What is up, my lads? It's your boy the Spartan Slob, aka the most beautiful lads on YouTube, aka the true Call of Duty athlete, aka the numero uno allié fan. Today, my lads, the Spartan base is going to be talking about 5 guns. They used to be godly and now they're trash in Call of Duty Warzone. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you drop a comment and also drop a like. Let's try to be cheeky today, my lads. Let's try to get 69 likes in this video. 69 is my favorite number. I believe it's also LEA's favorite number, that's why I love it. So if we do get 69 likes on this video, I'm gonna make sure every one of you, my lads, gets a free sample of nerd fuel so you can play Call of Duty Warzone as good as me, and especially and most importantly so you can look as good as me. So I'll see you lads next time. Enjoy the video. Peace out.
Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
So yeah, just like the Spartan Slob just said, today I'm going to be ranking the top 5 most overpowered guns in Call of Duty Warzone that now are actually trash because they got nerfed to the ground. I decided to rank these guns by how rare it is to see people using them anymore. So without wasting any more time, at the number 5 spot, so the gun that was super overpowered and now it's not as good, and this is actually the only gun here on the list that is still viable, that is still kind of like top tier. But the thing is that when compared to how overpowered it was, now it's just not that good, even though it's still one of the best guns in the game. I had to put it right here, the GRAU. So the GRAU was the best assault rifle for like 4 seasons. It was a straight good damage, super long range laser beam with perfect iron sights. The perfect iron sights were definitely a plus because you didn't have to waste a point on a sight. You could just spend that point on something else that made the GRAU even better. So after 4 seasons, finally Infinity Ward decided to nerf this bad boy, the king of Warzone. And yeah, even though the nerf didn't ruin the GRAU, it was just enough to make pretty much 90% of the GRAU users to completely abandon it and move on to, you know, the Broen and the Kilo and, you know, M4 and assault rifles like that. So this had, as I said, this was like a laser beam, kind of like an ACR, but then the nerf hammer hit the GRAU to the ground and they nerfed the damage range. They gave it more recoil, and as I said, that was enough to make people not want to use it. Is it absolute trash? No, it's still, as I said, one of the best guns in the game, like a top 10 gun in the game. It's behind the M4s and the Broens and the Kilos and the AMAX and stuff like that, but it's still good. I mean, the recoil is not that bad. And then we have, ladies and gentlemen, at the number 4 spot, the Pocket Nuke, aka the Pocket Predator Missile, the RPG, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in Battle Royale, when people see an RPG, I mean, if you can't find anything better, obviously you're gonna carry an RPG, but it's nowhere near as used as it used to be, especially on Plunder. A lot of people used to use RPGs on Plunder. In Battle Royale, yes, you still see people using the RPG, but it's not as good as it used to be, and I'm just rhyming unintentionally. So, oh my god, that was cringy as hell. But anyways, guys, I mean, this thing was crazy. I mean, the RPG was absolutely disgusting. I mean, people parachuting down with this thing, firing it like a Predator missile. I mean, you could pretty much shoot 2 rockets before touching the ground and you could down an entire squad. You could kill wipe out an entire squad with like 2 rockets. It was just disgusting. It shot very fast, the reload was very fast, and the most annoying thing was the super high ammo capacity. The nerf, the splash damage was also pretty insane. That's why I like to call it the Pocket Nuke. So after they nerfed the splash damage, pretty much I believe they also nerfed the RPG ammo capacity. I'm not sure though, like the ammo you start with, they nerfed it, and if you want more you have to loot for it. But the biggest thing was the splash damage. It was crazy. You could pretty much you could down a player, a fully armored player, with one shot and then finish him off with another shot. And now you can't do that anymore. So the RPG, even though it's kind of still used here and there, it's not gonna one-hit kill you anymore like it did, like 2 seasons ago or a season ago. And then we have at the number 3 spot, ladies and gentlemen, the pocket shotguns, aka the Akimbo snake shots. Oh my god, the snake shots were the king of secondaries for like, I believe, for like 3 seasons, maybe 4, I'm not sure though. They were absolutely insane, like in the last circle of Battle Royale, inside buildings. I mean, these would destroy people, and they were very good because they had good range, they had a good ammo capacity, and the damage was insane. You could wipe out an entire team without having to reload. That's how crazy the Akimbo snake shots were. Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of people started complaining about the snake shots and they got nerfed to the ground. Do I agree with the nerf on the snake shots? Absolutely not. I didn't agree with the nerf on the GRAU because, I mean, we had the Kilo, we had the M4, they're also pretty good. We had the Bruin, right? I think at the time we already had the Bruin, no one used it for some reason. I agreed with the nerf on the RPG because it took no skill to use and it had very long range. But right here we're talking about a pistol, a secondary weapon that, yes, it had the very long range, but it wasn't like insane. I mean, think about it. This is a battlefield sized map. If you run out of ammo on your primary, you need your secondary to be somewhat good, to have some decent range. And when you think about it, outside of buildings and outside of the last circle, the Akimbo shotgun, the Akimbo snake shots, I mean, were not that overpowered. But yeah, I mean, they decided to nerf it. They reduced the fire delay on the lightweight and match trigger attachments. They also nerfed the snake shot damage, which was the thing that made this thing look like a pocket shotgun. And they also nerfed the range on this tank. So pretty much everything that was good about the snake shot, they nerfed it. And after that, the snake shots were dead. So after the snake shots were nerfed, ladies and gentlemen, everyone moved on to the next best secondary weapon at the time, which was the pocket M16s, right? The Akimbo RENETTIS. And I swear, after the snake shots got nerfed, everyone was using the Renetti in the multiplayer. On shipment, I believe I saw 6v6 Renetti only. I mean, people, it was a race to see who could get the Akimbo RENETTIS first so they could destroy people, because at the time everyone believed this was the best, the next best secondary weapon when it came to pistols. And yeah, guess what happened? Everyone started using these bad boys. They were pretty good, not as OP as the snake shots, not as good as the snake shots, but still they got nerfed. I mean, it was crazy. So what they did was they reduced the damage on the Renetti. They also reduced the hipfire spread. It made it less accurate, and they, as if that wasn't enough, when you had the Akimbo attachment and the MK3 burst mod attachment equipped, it did even less damage. So pretty much they destroyed the Renetti to the ground. Is it still useful? Yeah, at very close range, just like the Akimbo snake shot. You need to be very close to the enemy to kill them, but you don't see people using these bad boys anymore, unfortunately, for the Akimbo RENETTIS. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last gun on this list, that was Godly, and now it's trash. And this is the one on the list that is completely trash, like 100% trash, and you will never see people using this thing anymore, is the shotgun attachment on the FAMAS. So, I mean, pretty much Infinity Ward gave the FAMAS the best weeks, the best 2 weeks, I believe, of its miserable life. When they decided to buff the FAMAS a few weeks ago, by mistake, they also gave that buff to the shotgun attachment, and it was nuts. It was crazy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to unlock the shotgun attachment fast enough on the FAMAS to abuse that thing. But you could one-shot kill a fully armored player up to 15 meters, which meant that you could down a fully armored enemy up to 30 meters with like 2 shots. It was absolutely nuts. Now, I mean, now you have to be at I mean, now you have to pretty much be hugging the enemy in order to kill him with the shotgun attachment, and as I said, you will never see this thing anymore, and it was absolutely glorious. I mean, it's 15 minutes of fame ended pretty quick. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If there is another gun that was absolutely godly and then became trash in Call of Duty Warzone, drop it in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.